Hello, everybody. It's Space King Scott, and yeah, that happened. This crazy little dream that I had, a fringe hope, turned out that a lot of people liked what I made, and yeah, now we just have to keep going forward. So this is gonna be a thing now. Yeah, 5K views on a video that I worked on for hours and hours and hours and hours. I didn't anticipate that it was going to happen. I honestly thought that I was going to release it and that it was going to get viewed by maybe 200, 300 people, and then that would be that. But between the thumbnail and between the content, I guess it managed to strike a chord. Now, yeah, I guess I'm doing an update now, so yeah, if it's not obvious for anyone who is interested in the content that would have been produced before the Xenoblade videos, well, I'm sorry to say that I'm just not really going to be producing stuff within that same vein as before. It just doesn't really suit the sensibilities that I have now. But, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be, like, abandoning the channel or anything like that. What I plan to do is that I'm going to make all of the non-Xenoblade videos unlisted. And they will still be accessible from within playlists that will still be publicly viewable on the channel. So all the streams, all of the old videos, the extremely terrible videos that I made when I was a kid, they're gone. They're gone, but they're not gone. They're going to be still viewable if you would ever, for some reason, want to. But this is going to pivot to primarily being a Xenoblade-themed channel from now on. If you are interested in my gameplay and content of that kind of variety, we will be posting stuff on Twitch. I have been recording and uploading and live streaming to Twitch for a long time now, a couple of years now, doing playthroughs of Atlas games. And it's gone well for the most part, I would say. Next up is Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, so if you want to watch that for whatever reason, it'll be available, and yeah, it'll be, I'll announce it. I'm on Blue Sky now, by the way. That and Twitter, until most of Twitter moves over to Blue Sky, I'll have to slowly transition out. Blue Sky, add a group chat function, and my life is yours. Yeah. So I do intend to get into a schedule for this. Reading off my notes. Sorry if I'm awkward or stumbly here. This isn't going to be edited very much, so yeah. The schedule that I intend to fall into is every 6 or so weeks, I want to have a new Xenoblade analysis out. And the next video will be focusing on Ontos. Or rather, Ontos and all of their personalities. So that's Alvis, so that's A, and so that's Alpha, as well as the AI that started it all. That video is going to be out by year's end. I would have it out sooner. However, unfortunately, I didn't really brace for how well received my video was going to ultimately be. So, you know, I didn't really have these scripts where they would need to be. I did have, like, ideas and things penned down, but that really got stuff moving. So, yeah. But there's also another element to it that explains why it is that I haven't just immediately just jumped straight on and immediately capitalized on the viewership, and that's because of where I've been in my personal life. I'm not going to get too too personal about this. I'm just gonna say what I need to say, which is that I am unfortunately suffering from medical problems, and they are potentially serious. I have an important test coming up on the 22nd. This is being recorded on the 20th. It'll probably be up on the 21st. And I'm scared. But if it is something bad, I will fight it tooth and nail, obviously. So if you're thinking in the back of your head, it's like, wait a minute, is that what I think it is? It could be bad. That's all I have to say. It could be bad. I'm not sure if it'll be bad, but it could be. I want to shout out 2 people now while I have the opportunity to, which is Nana. Their work on the thumbnail was immaculate, and I'm going to go ahead and safely assume that the reason that video ultimately did as well as it did is in large part because of their contributions. Yeah, they will be returning for all future thumbnails. That's just going to be the standard that we're going to go with from now on, because it's what makes the most sense. Then, I want to thank Antos, who is a fellow theory analysis guy, who has been, keeping me mentally engaged in this downtime between videos. We don't really agree in our personal interpretations of the lore, but that's okay. Honestly, dude's friendly. Has been okay enough to talk to. Yeah. And I was inspired by some of his works going into the theory and the lore and analysis and all of that. Again, I am thankful for 5K. I'm going to have to just plow through problems to just keep doing this because, honestly, I really take it to heart how people feel about Xenoblade. I know that I probably shouldn't, but I genuinely feel like there's a perception among people that aren't very educated about the series that it's just this weird, nonsensical thing that isn't to be taken seriously, and I allowed my heart to take to this series, and it means a lot to me, and so I want to express that meaning through these analyses that will then at least show that, yes, it is that deep. We're not just overthinking these things for the sake of overthinking them, overanalyzing for the sake of overanalyzing. I want to show the depth that is there and hopefully give some people confidence in saying, like, yeah, I do love Xenoblade, warts and all, okay? Because they're not perfect, obviously. Nothing's perfect. So, yeah. Beyond that, any future plans? Honestly, I'm at the mercy of Monolith Soft. Because, they're probably going to announce the next Xeno project soon, within the next year or so. Makes sense to be Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. And you bet your butt that when that is announced, that will get coverage as well. I also want to clarify that I could have just deleted this old YouTube channel, but I decided against it because it is locked in with everything that I do. It's connected to a bunch of services and other apps, etc., etc. So it would just be a major hassle to just make a new channel, which is why it is that I renamed it from Space King 12 to Space King Scott, and I will be going forward as the Xeno analysis guy. The channel will probably get a little bit of a makeover too. Probably going to get Nana to make a new banner. Probably going to make a proper icon for the channel exclusively. So yeah, we got fun stuff coming down the road. a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff coming up. And just thank you. Really. 5K views. That just blows me away. I can barely imagine what 5,000 people in a room together would look like, let alone across the planet. So, yeah. For the first time in my life, it feels like I'm proud of something that I made. And the videos will be improving going forward, too. Flame Guy, he gave me some pointers during the production, and I'm trying to find my own way, my own style that I will be able to comfortably slot into. And that'll be shaped over the coming works. So, yeah. Thanks. See you before year's end with On Toss. Thank you, and goodbye.